reporting for spring training with the Yankees for the first time in 6 years. He has a clean-shaven beard. Is that not
like
the
that.
You
I
like
like
that?
it.
I think
I
that's
love
the
it.
dumbest rule
You know me,
ever.
Colin, I like to shave every day if I can.
Well,
I
that's
like to
what
shave
you like.
every day.
This guy's had a beard for 6 years, but he had to shave
Clean
it.
shave, Kyle. Shave that.
All right, well, hold
shave
on.
that. You
All
know
right,
what?
stop.
Clean shave.
And this is because this is your personal preference.
Clean shave.
The fact that this is still a rule at the Yankees, and we're
I
this
love
far,
it, man.
We're this far down the line, and they can't grow beards.
Hold on. I got a Yankee fan in this. You got to shave. You're a Yankee fan. You got to shave that beard, C-Cat.
That is a rule I don't agree with.
It's stupid.
Well,
when
C-Cat
you're
looks good with a
winning,
beard.
and I thought it made sense. Like if you're winning, then yeah, you kind of have the right.
They want to do like the button-up Army style. Yeah,
if it's working.
If it's working.
If you are the class of Major League Baseball and you are in the middle of a dynasty, yes, I agree with it, and it's cool and it makes you different. It's the, quote, Patriot way. The Patriot way doesn't work when you're losing.
Colin, the Yankee Clipper didn't have a beard, bud. All right? No beards. No beards.
What's your point?
It's no beards, man.
This is just your personal preference.
This is, and as much
This
as
is just your personal
Christian,
preference.
as much as I can't stand the Yankees. It's a brand. You see that hat, and there are certain expectations,
It's
man.
so outdated.
Yeah, and right
It
now
is
you see
so,
that hat,
it's
there are
so
expectations.
outdated.
You went to a World Series.
It's so outdated.
Expectations.
It's so outdated.
If you're under the age of now, at this point, if you're under the age of 35, you've only known one World Series.
Kyle, the Bambino didn't have a beard.
He's not playing today.
Wow. Played 20 years before Hitler invaded Poland. And he didn't have a beard. Oh, my God.
The Bambino didn't have a beard.
Right. He didn't have a beard. And fine. But the brand stuff with baseball and the Yankees specifically, the rules that they have, that's a George Steinbrenner thing. Leave that with the boss. Leave that with the old man. You don't need to do it now. You're not shaming anybody's memory. It's an outdated, stupid rule. It's stupid. And because the guys come in and they reluctantly do it. I don't want to do this. Why would you do that? Why would you keep them unhappy in that sense? And granted, it's a beard. It's not the end of the world. You'll get over it. Shave it. You'll figure it out. But it's an outdated. Christian said the word class. It's an outdated attempt at trying to replicate some sort of class.
You're manufacturing
If you
it.
were so interested in class with some of the guys they've had in the clubhouse,
Whoa.
Domingo Germán,
All right.
Stroman,
Kyle.
Chapman, what are these superstar guys off the field with these crazy off-field issues?
Kind of feels like low blows here, okay?
Yeah,
We're talking
they're
about
low
facial
blows.
hair.
Colin.
And you know what it is? It's controlling the controllables. The Yankees cannot control whether or not they are winning title after title, pennant after pennant. They can control what their players look like on the field.
Fine. But my point is, if you're trying to look and act like you're so utmost of class and hitching your
walk the walk, you're saying?
You got to walk the walk. You can't. You're bringing in certain guys that have questionable off-field issues. How is that just because they're good players? Now we draw the line.
So it's a holier-than-thou attitude that you
That
believe
they don't withhold themselves. And you agree with this in some sense because there's some questionable guys that have come through that clubhouse.
There's an I'll say it again. When you put that hat on, there are certain expectations. And I am not a Yankee guy by any means, but I understand what the logo means, and I understand who owns the team. There's a certain the Mick didn't have a beard, Colin. Okay? The Mick didn't have a beard. All the greats, and there's an expectation. How many World Series, Christian?
27.
Okay. There are 27 World Series. If they want to do this rule, fine. I'm fine with that.
But the point is
fine with it.
That
you got people you got people wearing the Yankee hat who don't even know baseball. They don't even know what they're wearing, but they know that it's cool. Just say.
I don't think that has anything to do with the facial hair. I think that has to do with winning.
You know those times you were bringing up, they only allowed white players in the MLB at that point. They changed it then, so they could change. It doesn't matter. Like baseball was desegregated.
I'm not going.
This is such a different league.
I'm not trying to go that route at all. I'm just saying I think the clean shaven rule is pretty cool. I think that's a rule with the Yankees.
It'd
is
be
really
different
cool.
if there was a Cleveland Indians and then Guardians rule.
But here,
this is just Mike's personal bias.
Exactly. He likes that an opposing team's players have mandated on their facial hair. You like that. You wouldn't like it if you saw Jason Worth get signed with the Cleveland Guardians and then buzz cut.
I
Sorry, goodbye.
wouldn't mind this
And-
rule.
not
Hang
only
on,
that,
time out. I wouldn't mind this rule on the guards.
And then the players
I wanna
coming
make
out and
that-
saying, I don't want to do this. I really don't want to shave my beard. And then the Yankees telling them to suck it up and do it.
But you got and I get this is
Keeping a player unhappy.
For sure, a personal thing. I'm not sitting here and denying that. Both of my grandfathers were very big on the clean shaven. My dad, very big on the clean shaven.
That's a personal preference.
Exactly. So I wouldn't care if the guards did this. I'd clap. Good. Get rid of the beards. Looks awful anyway.
What if they force you to have a beard? It's part of the brand.
I'm out. I'm out.
So
I'm
yeah,
out.
you're out. Oh,
I'm
so
out.
now it's a problem.
No one's forcing you to have a beard. You got to be clean shaven, baby.
You were in the Nordic times with the Scandinavian countries, and the Vikings said, you can't
I
hang
wouldn't
out with
last.
us.
I wouldn't last with the Vikings.
So my point is, just because the brand is attached and you got to look the part.
Yeah,
I kind of like this. You grow out your beard until maybe you get the golden sombrero, and once that happens, you have to shave it. So everyone sees your naked face to show that you struck out all those times in one game.
That Charlie Blackmon, I would love to see him go to the Yankees and have to shave that
Dude,
rat's.
he
rat's
he
nest.
would retire.
Before
You and only you would like that. These guys are creating characters and personas and brands based on how they look to a certain extent.
That looks terrible.
It's
man.
dumb. No, but
that looks terrible.
Dumb.
That beard is terrible.
No, the rule is dumb. The rule is dumb. When every other league, every other team in professional sports does not necessarily have that type of mandate, dress code is one thing. Facial hair, if you want to talk about it as an extension of a dress code, David Stern implemented one in the NBA for years. Maybe there's something there. Maybe there's an argument. Maybe I'd listen to that. But the fact that it's only one team in one league, a team that has not, to Christian's point, has not succeeded very much at all in the past 2 decades. I don't know. It's a little holier than thou is a good way to put it. It's a little outdated.
Yeah. Guys, Jeter didn't have a beard.
He wasn't allowed to. I don't know. This is an improvement of points. This wasn't a presidential precedent where one guy stepped down after 4 years because that made sense and everyone followed suit. No, Derek Jeter didn't decide to not have a beard, and then he won one of those rings, and then said, you know what? If I want to be a Yankee, I should do that. No. It goes before Jeter.
Rivera didn't have a beard, Kyle, and I'll end it there.
Yeah, a lot of players didn't have a beard. Doesn't mean they should still do it. It's stupid. It's outdated rule. Change it. But, he's going to do it anyway. I mean, you're getting paid millions of dollars. You don't want to have a beard, don't have a beard. That's the one thing I'll say. You're millionaires. I don't want to hear about it.
Do you think there's any credence to players actually factoring that in when making free agent decisions?
No.
I don't think so either.
Absolutely.
If you want to win championships or want to get paid $1 million, you're going to do whatever it is that you have to do with that facial hair.
Cole had a rat's nest, and he looks great now.
I don't like how derogatory you say every beard's a rat's nest. It feels a little bit personal.
Yours isn't.
Okay, I wouldn't be able to have this facial hair if I was a New York Yankee.
You know who wouldn't sign with Cleveland if Cleveland had a no beard mandate? LeBron. How would you feel then?
Yeah, well,
when they told LeBron to shave it, and he's like, oh, I'm going somewhere else. Now we draw the line?
We drafted LeBron when he was 18. He didn't have facial hair back then.
And in the Cleveland, Dan Gilbert implemented the rule when he was in Miami. When he was in Miami, he implemented the rule that you cannot have a beard on the Cleveland Cavaliers. And LeBron is looking to shift out of Miami.
He was just hitting puberty when he came to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
He was 17. You couldn't grow a beard. He has had a beard for 10 straight years. I don't know. A little much there. Little much. We'll do a little maybe. I don't think we're doing a 5
No,
5.